What's up, YouTube, and welcome to my channel, Cooking with Calvin. Today we're gonna do a little something I get a lot of questions on how to cook crispy chicken. You know what I'm saying? How us black people cook that chicken so crispy and so seasoning. So I'm gonna do a little video and show y'all how we do it. Now I have some chicken legs, and you can use whatever kind of seasoning that you would like to use. I'm using Howling Dog seasoning because I like it when I make my chicken, and we're gonna just sprinkle some on here and get it real seasoned up. Now, I always tell y'all can look into the description and get the exact measurements and ingredients to all of my recipes. So make sure you check that out and do that. Get this seasoning real good. That's my Harlan Dog seasoning. Also, I'm going to use some garlic powder, some onion powder, and then we're going to get this seasoned up real good. Now, right here, I have some salt-free herb type of seasoning. As you notice, I don't use a lot of salt. Just herbs, garlic powder, onion powder. The salt is going to come from the Howling Dog seasoning. And also, I'm going to use some black pepper. Get that all in and massage that seasoning in your on your chicken and get it massaged real good, y'all. Now, we're going to have 3 stations. The chicken seasoning, the chicken that's seasoned, a wet station, and the dry station. We finna make a wet station, y'all. So I'm going to use my same seasonings that I use to season my chicken. 2 cups of flour in a bowl. Season the flour up pretty good. And then we're going to add about a cup of water to this to make it to like a pancake mix. And that'll be our wet station, y'all. Now for the dry station, I have 2 cups of flour in a baking dish, and I also added about 2 tablespoons of cornstarch and about 2 tablespoons of paprika. And I'm gonna add some pepper, some black pepper to this, and I also some of my salt-free herb seasoning, and that will be my dry station, y'all. Stir it up, mix it up. I couldn't find my whisk, so I'm using a fork. Now, what you're gonna do is start dropping some droplets of water in your dry station, because you want your flour, your dry, to be kind of crumbly and to have those crispy textures all off through your flour. So drop some droplets of water in there till your flour becomes like kind of dry, crispy, crackly, and that right there is what's gonna make your chicken really crunchy. Look at the texture of my flour as I drop some droplets of water in it and mix it around. Okay, y'all, I have my peanut oil in my deep fryer heating up. I'm going to heat it up to about 325 degrees. While that's heating up, I dipped the chicken leg in the wet station, got it coated really good, moved it over to my dry station, and as you can see, I'm pressing that flour down in that on the chicken, getting it nice and pressed in and all covered in. Then shake the excess off and go ahead and well, we're gonna do 2 of them first before we drop them in. So as you can see, I'm dunking it in that wet station, and then I'll bring it over to the dry, coat it real good, squeeze that flour on, and then slowly drop it down in my deep fryer. Now, you can actually see those crispies on the chicken now, even before it is cooked. You can see all those crumbles just coating these chicken legs even before it's cooked. Then go ahead and drop it in your oil. I use peanut oil, but you can use vegetable oil or canola oil. And with this small deep fryer that I have, I'm going to fry these for 7 minutes. And I also have my meat thermometer to get my internal temperature to make sure I'm at 165 degrees for chicken. And when you pull it out, you can go ahead and check the internal temperature to make sure it's 165 degrees, y'all. Now, it can be a little over 165, but make sure they are at least 165. 170 or 180 is cool, but just make sure they are at least 165 degrees. This chicken was crunchy. This chicken was juicy. Man, I got that Frank's hot sauce out, drenched it in that Frank's hot sauce, and man, this was delicious. Now, if you don't have a thermometer like this to check your internal temperatures of your foods, make sure you definitely invest in one of these, because these right here are definitely a game changer, y'all. So that way you're not guessing. You know when it's done. So I'm going to take these chicken legs, and you can put them on a napkin or a wire rack. Put them to the side while you cook the rest of your chicken. As you can see, I didn't crowd it. I'm only doing 2 at a time because my fryer is so small. If you have a bigger fryer, you can do more, but just don't overcrowd your space so they'll cook evenly, y'all. Now, there we go. That is beautiful. That is how you want it. Crunchy and crispy. And it's very, very juicy on the inside. So you're going to definitely appreciate this recipe. I thought I would share this with y'all. It took me a long time before I figured out how to make that chicken that crispy like that. But once I figured it out, this is the only recipe that I use now when I fry chicken. Now, these are 175 degrees, which is perfect. Like I said, at least 165, but 175 and 180 is all good. You know what I'm saying? So these are 175. I'm going to take these out, sit them on my wire rack, or like I said, you can use a paper towel, whichever you choose. And you know, this is the last piece that I'm going to dunk in, and I'll do this off camera. And like I said, I got me some Frank's hot sauce, y'all. And because I love Frank's hot sauce, and I drench my chicken with hot sauce because that's how I like it. You don't have to use hot sauce if you don't want to. But I hope that y'all appreciate this recipe. Thank y'all for coming out rocking with me with this recipe. Remember to like, subscribe, and share the channel, because I will be giving away $500 once the channel becomes monetized. And like I said, check down in the description if you get confused on anything. The entire recipe and measurements will be in the description, y'all. Thank y'all for coming out, cooking with Calvin.